Okay, Blake here is the founder and the designer of the Go Puck, and he has a lot of experience in designing batteries, and he does it for all the Formula1 cars and Indy something cars. I mean, this guy knows a lot about batteries. I have no idea about it.
Yeah.
My question to you is, I am a big fan of electric car. I have a Nissan Leaf, which drives 100 kilometers, and I have a Tesla coming up, which will drive 500 kilometers. But my question is, how is the technology of batteries going to develop in the next 5 to 10 years for electric cars? What kind of improvements can we expect?
Okay, so when we're talking electric cars specifically...
Only electric car. I don't care about phones and iPads, cars.
Yeah, but you need to care about those other industries because they affect your industry. And you also need to care about racing because it affects your industry. And here's how...
I love racing.
And here's how. Because from the racing side, you're going to actually see more and more electric racing. There's going to be what's called Formula E. The FIA, which sanctions Formula 1, is coming out with cutting-edge racing platforms for electric vehicles. So that's going to affect and drive the improvement, the continuous improvement on motorsport side. But how does that affect something that's coming out of Nissan or a company like Tesla that's cutting edge? Well, back to the consumer market. The consumer market actually drives the volume basis of what's being produced in lithium-ion cells. And one of the most popular form factors, the size of the actual cells, is utilized in laptops. It's utilized in our Go Puck. It's utilized in all types of consumer electronics.
So all the Tesla uses the same thing as in all these consumer stuff?
Yes, so they're using the same Lego building blocks, but then they're using their technology to increase what that block can do. And where the genius of Elon and his team comes in is the ability to take that particular cell and be able to make it safer and stronger, and also be able to put it in a platform that's usable and designed from the ground up. When you look at what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years, is that we're actually going to see improvements in 3 different areas of the battery. There's the cathode, the anode, and what's called the separator. That's the guy that kind of lives in between. Now, people think of batteries where they hear lithium ion, that all of them are exactly the same, but they're not. So what we're going to see is that we're probably going to see 30 to 40% improvement in the battery, because those teams that are a lot of times separate companies working on each thing are going to improve the charging, the capacity, and also the ability for that product to last longer.
And also the price.
Yes, well, the price is driven by the consumer market and the number of Model S's that people like you buy and the number of products like the Nissan Leaf that other people buy. That all drives the price. Okay.
So that means that in 3 to 5 years from now, we'll have 300-kilometer ranges in the normal electric car kind of thing.
It's absolutely possible.
And at a reasonable price. Because is the price going down quickly?
What you're going to end up seeing is that the price of what you are paying now to go, say, 250 or 300 kilometers is going to come down. And then that cutting-edge technology is probably going to stay at about the same price as what you're paying to go less range.
Okay. And 10 years from now, lithium air, is that going to be, which is basically packing 10 times more power in the same amount of kilogram? Is that going to come?
Well, you and I are going to have to wait around and find out ourselves, right?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.